Hey everybody, and welcome to Chairman of the Board. So for a long time now I've been wanting to kind of work out which kind of rewards I want to give out at the end of each year, and based on the games that I've played in that year. Now I've finally kind of come up with all the categories that I've wanted to give out, and what I've done is I've used my kind of old playlist and my old kind of top games of the year list to work out which games I would have given these rewards to. So I'm going to start with 2017. So what I've done is I've kind of, as I said, worked out all the different kind of rewards I want to give out. And I've classified a lot of them into two categories, either big games or small games. And basically all that is that a small game is going to be something that takes 30 minutes or less to play. So let's start off with the best game of the year, or the best big game of the year. And something that I really have to clarify is that these aren't games that are released in this year. These are games that I played for the first time in that year. So as I said, I don't get to play all the hottest new games that come out. I have to buy all my games myself. I have to research them. I don't get sent all the new stuff by publishers. So what I play is basically what I buy. So the best new to me game of the year was El Grande, a fantastic Euro area control game, and was actually my number 2 game of the year. So the best small game to me of the year was the Resistance Avalon. Amazing social deduction game. Now, as I said, these are games that I used my top 50 list of the year to dish out these rewards. So my opinion now is different than what it was back then. So these are what I would have given at the time, not necessarily what I would have given now, if that makes sense. So my most played big game of the year was Pandemic. So a nice gateway game there. Obviously my plays reflected that. The most played small game of the year was One Night Ultimate Werewolf. I remember playing that game a hell of a lot of times and came out on top. So my best cooperative game of the year was given to Lord of the Rings, the card game. Really solid cooperative game. My best 2-player game of the year was Onitama, a nice little chess variant abstract game. Don't feel so hotly on it now, but at the time I was really digging it. My best party game of the year, the Resistance Avalon. Social deduction, party games go hand in hand. So a double reward for the Resistance Avalon. The most unique game of the year I gave to Captain Sonar. That's a team versus team real-time submarine style game. It's like real-time battleships, really unique. And again, slightly soured on it since then, but at the time I was really liking it, and I still do like the game. Best Euro strategy game of the year, again, El Grande. Best production of the year I gave to Colosseum. Really nice production by TMG Games. Nice metal coins, lovely thick card stock. Just a really well produced game. Best artwork of the year I gave to Masquerade, which is a tiny little hidden roles game, a bluffing game. It is absolutely beautiful and probably my favourite artwork ever used in a board or card game. And now my final rewards are basically granted on the weighting of the game. So I've given my best light game of the year, again, the Resistance Avalon. So a triple reward for the Resistance Avalon. My best medium light game I've given to Lords of Waterdeep. Really nice entry-level worker placement game. My best medium weight game, a third reward for El Grande. Not a heavy game at all, but enough to it to classify it as a medium for me. My best medium heavyweight game I've given to tzolk'in, the Mayan calendar, which is one of my absolute favourite games, an incredible worker placement game that uses this cool kind of cog system. And finally, my favourite heavy game of the year, or my heavyweight game of the year, I've given to Through the Ages, a new story of civilization, an amazing civilization building game. Loads going on, and it's a very great game. So those are the rewards I'm going to be giving out, obviously in 2017, 2018, 2019, and going forward. So yeah, again, I've given these all out retrospectively based on my top 50 games of that year. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed these rewards, and I'll quickly upload the 2018 rewards. So stay tuned.